Hello UBC Squad, welcome back to our UiPath Bot Channel channel. Currently, we are going through test automation certification series. Like based on the practice test and then syllabus, we are going to cover the topics, the theoretical level and practical discussions, right? So recently we covered this topic, auto-generated test data, like in the theoretical. Then we discuss about some activities, how to generate the dynamic data with help of activities, right? So in today's session, we are going to discuss about two important things: how to generate the test data with the help of autopilot, then auto generated test data. For this, I will open the studio. Yep. So here I have created one simple workflow. Just I am passing the argument. I want four details: name, address, salary, date. Okay. So this is one test case. I have created one more test case here. So in this test case, I just invoke the previous test case. Okay. So here under the arguments, you can see all the four data I want to generate with the help of these two parameters. You can see once you hit on right click, we can see the options called add test data. Here, generate with autopilot, then auto generate. First, we'll go with this auto generate, which is nothing but it will try to analyze our workflow based on the scenario, based on the argument. It will give the it will try to give the data. So we can see it's loading actually. Yeah, just I pass the argument. So that is the reason you can see string, then date, then dictionary, then salary. So based on the data type, it generated the data over here. Okay. So if you want, we can regenerate that. Again, it will regenerate. Then we can add a row as well. So here the thing is you can see some of the things is incomplete. Just I pause the argument only. So there is no much more decision blocks, then much more scenarios available in my workflow, right? So that is the reason is based on the argument is generating the data. I can click generate and yes. Okay. So we can import. Import means it will be add this data under the test case series. So we can utilize for the execution. Okay. I will cancel it. Then second option, this is a very important, add this data. We can see that generate with autopilot. Yeah, what happened? We are getting this issue. The selected test case does not contain any argument or contents, which means there is some issue with the argument data type. Okay, we'll see in the document what are the argument is getting support, right? Okay. So this is the document I already opened, auto generated this data, which is available in our UiPath documentation. We'll see that we can see the right side supported arguments type. So this is the error, right? Yep. So here what they are going to tell: decimal, string, arrays, dictionary. Okay. Then double, boolean. So under this, like what are the types, then how we can pass those parameter, everything they clearly mentioned, right? You can see float bytes in 62 long short. Okay. For the dictionary, what they mentioned here, for keys you can use variables, arguments or literal data. Primitive values are supported. Okay. Int, long, float, double, bytes, you can only use one key value pair, which means one key one pair. For dictionary argument, for example, you can use dictionary, you can see name is equal to John. Here you can see two keys one pair. Okay, so it will not going to support, but in our workflow you can see we follow the same approach. We check, you can see string comma string, which is this data type. Actually we it came from this activity, address activity. You can see this address activity. By default it choose dictionary with a combination of string to string. So why is not able to generate? Okay, so we'll do some one approach here. We'll come on to these particular things. Then this one as well. We'll try to change instead of dictionary to already we give the string. Try to give this one. Then variable also string. The reason behind these guys, like already I tried with these things like string comma object. Even if I tried with integer to integer also, just for the try. Cvol. Then now you can see I address format I changed to the string. Okay. Now in the argument also we need to change, right? Address should be string actually, right? String. Okay, it's get stored actually. I'm going to save. Now we'll try to generate the data with help of autopilot. Add this data, generate with. Now we can see that exception went, which means there is some issue with the our dictionary type. But even if we follow the same, which is provided by the our activity. Okay, let me give one task to you guys, like with help of dictionary, whether you can able to generate the autopilot synthetic data or not. Okay. Take this note, kindly try it from your end and then ping me in the comment. Let's say now we got one important topic, right? So in the real-time exam, they will ask, so which data type it will not support when you are going to generate the data with the help of autopilot, right? So, okay. But 23.10, this topic will not going to cover. Even if you know this topic, it's better actually. Yeah, so here what I'm going to do, you can see. Generate, just I'm going to give the prompt, generate the test data based on the arguments. Hit and play that. So I think it will take some couple of seconds, max to max 15 to 20 seconds. So it will try to identify, like first it will check argument, then argument type, right? Whether it is dictionary, whether it is string, decimal, date. Based on that, it will give the data over here, but it will be more accuracy, like we'll get enough number of data without any miss. Okay, we'll wait for some time. So it will reduce much more time. Instead of we are generating the manual, we are putting manual effort, we are passing on input file, we are generating the manual like manual data. Okay, yes, now it's get loaded. You can see name, address, salary, date. You can see that. So based on the argument type, it's generated perfectly, but some of them duplicate. Like you can see address, almost most of them duplicate only. Then John Doe, here some name comes with a special character. Okay. Then salary, 50,000, 50,000, then minus. Okay. Then date, you can see that. We'll try one more thing. Notes, don't don't generate duplicate data. Okay, we'll see how it works. Wow, so great actually. You can see So Jane Smith, Alice Johnson, Bob Brown, all are unique. Address, all are unique. Salary, you can see 75,000, 60,000, all are unique, right? Then date. So now you can assume that you have enough number of data. Okay. Now we are going to conduct some we are going to validate multiple scenarios, but test case is a constant. Okay. So in this case, you can utilize this data. You can demonstrate the end-to-end testing. You can easily identify the capability, right? So you can see how much effort it's get reduced actually. Then you can remove the row, then you can add the row, then you get utilize. If you click on import, what will happen, right? You can see here, you can see under the text explorer tab, right? Just expand this, you can see all the data get pushed over here, all the data. Then you can run. There is an option run in all view, run all. Based on your scenario, you can run it, then you can filter it. Okay. You can demonstrate actually like what are the each steps, then how this data is behaving. So based on that, again, you can regenerate the data. Okay, now we got the concept. So one more thing we should remember, which particular data type will we not be able to supported by our autopilot. So take this as note. Kindly work out from your end. Kindly provide the if you done with if you got any solutions or idea, kindly ping me in the comment. So this is a document actually. Check this supported argument type. It will be more helpful for you guys. Okay, team. So here is we have some question. You can see that. First question. When generating the test data with the random values, which approach is recommended in UiPath for generating numbers, dates, or strings dynamically within a workflow? So what are the options? Test manager autopilot features, .NET method with the assign activity, configuration test data variations, then utilizing build data table with the predefined values. You can see using .NET method with the assign activity, which is nothing but already we have used this activity, right? We can see given name, random date, right? So with the help of this activity, we have been generated, right? Activities. So that is the answer with the assign. So .NET method is nothing but so all the assign activities are made up of baby then C sharp, right? So that is the reason they mention in a tricky way. Then we can see the next one. Which UiPath feature is designed to automatically suggest test data inputs based on the requirements, streamline the test scenario creations. Okay. So here we have the multiple things: autopilot, test data generator, build data table, data input wizard. So here, once we give the prompt, okay, it will understand the scenario. Okay, for this scenario, we need to generate the test data like this. Got it? So for this, in the same video we did. So where is that? Here is the one, generate with autopilot. So if you go give the prompt, it will understand. It will try to generate the data based on the scenario, right? Then third one, if you need pull lots sets of the data from the external source in UiPath, which option would be most effective? Okay. Build data table, data variants, integrate with external tool like Excel database, APIs, autopilot. So these are the external resources to perform the testing, right? To add the test data. For that, the same option you can see file. So here you can pass those like files. Then from if you're going to fetch the data from the what was that Excel, which means database. So here you can take the form of data table. You can copy somewhere. Then again you can pass the path of the file format. So you can perform like this. Okay, almost be done with those questions. So likewise, what are the discussion we had? Then based on the theoretical, just you can generate own questions from your end. Okay, then you can try to answer those questions. Then make the document of them. It will be more helpful in your real-time exam. Okay. Okay, guys.